Come on, I need to use the ladies' room.
Hi guys, I'm Camille, I'm a senior, and I'm also a basketball cheerleader.
I'm Carissa, I'm a junior, and I'm the junior class president.
Hi, I'm Carson, I'm a junior, and I'm a dancer and a cheerleader.
I'm Delaney, I'm a junior and I'm also a dancer and a cheerleader.
Hi, I'm Gabby, I'm a senior and I'm a cheerleader.
And hi, I'm Reagan, I'm a junior and I do cheer.
Welcome to the Ladies Room!
This is a podcast spin-off of Grove Show.
To spread positivity and kindness.
While also creating a safe and relatable space for girls going through high school.
If you have any ideas or suggestions, comment them down below or DM our Instagrams right here.
One thing we want to do on the podcast is start every episode with the quote of the day.
And today's quote of the day is, surround yourself with people who care about you, not just those who say it, but those who show it.
Today's episode is about dealing with good and bad friendships, and the first thing we're going to touch on is how to keep your friendships healthy.
Okay, so how to keep a friendship healthy, you really got to make sure you have good communication between you and the person that you're being friends with. If you have any type of issues or drama, the best thing to do is talk it out. You know, you have a conversation with your friend. It's supposed to be your friend, so you should be comfortable with having a conversation with them. You know, you should be able to talk, and that's the best way to solve any problem that you have.
And to piggyback off of what Camille said, you also shouldn't bring other people into it because that is creating more unnecessary drama that doesn't need to be involved with the situation. So you just keep it like between you guys and don't like try to bring other people.
But exactly what Gabby was saying, because when y'all start going back and forth and saying other stuff to other people, then that's when it really gets messy. There's all this he say, she say stuff, and that's what really ruins the friendship. That's like plants an evil seed in the friendship, you know?
And I definitely agree with that. Like, you definitely want to make sure that you talk about it with them, like in person, or call each other. Like, you don't want to text, you don't want to tell other people about it.
Because when you text, I feel like you can't tell someone's tone.
You lose the tone when it's from the phone.
Mood.
Yeah. So I think it's really important to also like talk maybe in person, because you can also see like both emotions and like see how someone actually feels about it.
Because when things are like over text, like you can never tell what they're actually saying, and things can come across like way differently than they were like meant to come across.
And then people be sneaky, they be screenshotting stuff.
Yeah.
They do be
recording,
screenshotting.
Using
like,
another,
being sneaky.
I also think like it's a good, like, I don't know, habit or like life lesson to learn how to not internalize everything, because like maybe your friend is just having a bad day or a bad week and they might not have expressed that to you, so you think like you did something, but it's always good to learn how to like communicate, like if something is wrong.
Yes.
There's always two sides.
Exactly. Like, give
Never
each
know.
other grace, because you never know what someone's really going through. Like, you might think that's your friend, so they would tell you, but sometimes it's not going to be like that. Like, sometimes people just like to suffer in silence. So if they don't tell you and something's going on, the best thing to do is for you to reach out and try and like show that you care, rather than coming at them any type of way.
Because communication's important, but like friends aren't like, they don't have to be expected to say everything. Like some things they just want to deal with personally, so like not everything has to be communicated. You just have to be like really understanding, I feel like. And I feel like that doesn't
like,
always happen.
Yeah, and like no matter what, just like being there for your friend, like good or bad, like dealing with something or not dealing with something, like I just think it's really important, because at the end of the day, even if they're your best friend, like you don't know what they're going through.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would definitely say being there for your friends is one of the most important things you can do in a friendship. But I would also say learning how to express your feelings to one another is very important, especially without sugarcoating anything, and learning how to just say exactly how you're feeling and knowing that your friend is going to understand.
Yeah, I feel like sugarcoating things like just makes it like just get out what you need to say instead of just sugarcoating it, because it's like you're not going to get what you want to say if you're just going to keep like prolonging it and just like dragging it out.
No, yes, I agree. I just feel like when you prolong things, it's just like, shut up. Like, I don't know. Like, get to what you have to say. You do it, you dragging it out. Exactly, beating around the bush. And that just would irritate me. Just say what you have to say. Like, I don't know.
And I feel like eventually, like, if you prolong something and you don't say how you feel or you don't ask that person, like things are gonna build up,
Yeah.
and then it's just gonna go left.
Like tensions are gonna build like a lot, even if there's like not like really any like actual problems like between y'all. If you're not,
If you don't nip the problem in the bud, if you don't catch it at the start, it's just gonna grow and fester
Yeah.
like a disease.
And like, if you're trying to communicate, I think like if they still can't really understand or they're still like having a big problem with it, and you've said all you can say at that point, I just feel like
Forget
They gotta
about
go.
it.
There we go.
Yeah, they gotta go.
God,
It's
like,
like what we said earlier. Like you just gotta know that there's two sides to every story.
Yeah.
If the other person can't learn your side, then
yeah, and if they're not willing to like understand your side too.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
thing. Like, if you're not willing to, like, I'll get if you're trying to understand it, but you just like it's not clocking to you.
Yeah.
But like, if you're just not, if you don't care,
it's not clocking that you're standing on business.
It's like, if it's not clocking to them and they just don't care, then it's just like, why am I still friends with you? If you don't
Yeah.
care.
Exactly, because see what happens is sometimes you'll be trying to explain someone like, oh, I feel this way, like da da da. They'll be like, oh well, I mean, okay. And then when it gets to that part, let me tell you, that's not your friend. That is not your friend, and that's when it has to. That's when it has to go.
You just have to learn to not like waste your breath on people who don't deserve to hear your side, your words, your opinions, your thoughts, your
Yeah.
nothing. Because no, it's just not worth it. Like my mom always tells me, not everybody needs to see my tears, and not everyone deserves my tears. And I feel like it's the same thing with like not everyone deserves to hear your side. Like I feel like I always try to tell people, it's not meant for everybody to understand. Like you might be going through something or you might be experiencing something and people are like, yo, she's acting like really weird, like she's acting really different. But it's not for them to understand because they don't know, they're not you. They're not living.
Yeah.
They're not living.
yeah. And at the end of the day, the only person you can control is yourself.
That was good.
Yeah.
And then, like, you also have to realize you don't need to have 30 million bajillion
Yes,
friends.
yes.
As long as you can have one, really all you need is yourself, but as long as you can have one friend that you really trust and you're like, you know what, like,
too.
this is my friend, like, I know this
Yeah.
person has my back. That's all you need. Because quality over quantity. If you have
Yes.
30 friends and they all suck, then what are you? Like,
have no friends.
that's exactly. You could basically have no
At
friends.
that point,
You could be the most popular person and still the loneliest.
A friend, yes, a friend to all is a friend to none.
Start cooking.
Exactly. So just stick to that one. And if that one ain't acting right, she gotta go too.
She gotta go.
She
You're the one.
has to go.
Yeah, because really, I mean, if you by yourself, that's always fine. Because as long as you're like living to your life, like and having your own like personality and being yourself, then that's all that matters. Because you honestly don't need anybody but yourself.
Because
But-
honestly, yeah,
And
Yeah.
also remember that it's never too late to make new friends.
Exactly.
Yes.
it's never too late.
We have all of life to make new friends.
We're only in high school.
Yeah.
We're about to go to big college. We have time.
Well,
Yes.
Some of us. And I just think it's a good like reminder for yourself to like it's a good thing to remind yourself that you are full of life. You have a beautiful soul. You bring light to every room you walk in. People are going to be blessed every time they get to know you. So like no, I just feel like people should never feel
Yeah.
I just feel like people should never feel like, oh my gosh, like I can't make friends, or like I'm too
Yeah.
shy for this. But like whole time, people would love to meet you.
Yeah.
People
Yes.
love to have
Like a
this person in your
friendship
life.
should like fill your cup. If all you're doing is like when your cup's full, like yes, you can feed into other people, but if they're never making an effort to like fill your cup, then they're not your person.
just like that bucket book. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Fill the bucket. That was like a kid's book. It was really sweet. And basically, they would like fill each other's buckets like with positivity. And if you didn't have any, it was just negative.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Mhm.
Yes.
Fill each other's cups, guys.
Yes.
Make sure. Well, before you can fill up anybody's cup, make sure,
Make sure
your
yours
cup
is
is
full.
full.
Yeah.
If yours is not full, then you have nothing to give.
Exactly. You can't give nobody love if you don't love yourself.
You gotta love yourself
Exactly.
We
Yeah.
cooking.
And remember, one piece of kindness a day can help change someone's day.
I mean, we're so
So I know we talked about a lot of things, but to like kind of tie it all back together, I think that self-worth is like the base of a lot of friendships, and I feel like if you have a good self-worth, you're not gonna let anybody bring you down, whether that's your friend, your family, your boyfriend. Like you're not gonna let nobody bring you down. And yeah, I just feel like you should have a lot of self-respect for yourself. And I feel like if there's people in your life who are doing things or doing actions and they're not considering how you might feel or what you might think about it, and they're just doing it, they don't really care about you. And I feel like especially if you keep running into that same situation of like they're not thinking about you and they're not considering you with the same person, you need to let them go, because that's not fair to you.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's one thing to like. It is one thing to like for them to like let it happen. Like if it's just like a one-time thing, then like okay. But if they're doing it like multiple times and it keeps happening, like just let it go, because it's gonna keep happening if they just don't care.
Yeah, because I mean, if someone doesn't care about you, no matter what you say is gonna make them care about you. Like that's just a thing that they don't feel for you, and so they're gonna treat you any type of way because you let them treat you any type of way. Once you start setting boundaries and like having enough respect for yourself to be like, okay, well, I'm not gonna put up with this, then they can't do that to you because you're not going to let them. If you let somebody run over you, they're just gonna run over you. If somebody hit you with a car and you didn't call the police on them, they're gonna just go away, like, because you let them do that.
Wait.
But if no, listen though. But if somebody hits you and then you know gave them the repercussions, they're not gonna hit nobody else. Like.
What? Your word?
No, you understand.
Maybe if you were like a
I'm with you.
bystander.
You get me.
Yeah.
I see the vision.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're on the right track.
I'm on the right track.
And to wrap it all up, I feel like the bottom line is like you need to have a lot of self-worth and like love for yourself, and your friendship should always be refreshing. Like it shouldn't be like a burden and something that you have to stress about and things like that. Like obviously there's tough conversations, but I feel like it should be something you look forward to and are excited about, and just something that you love.
Yeah.
I agree.
And just remember that the right people will make you feel like the right person.
If you made it this far, thank you for watching. We really appreciate it.
Don't forget to message us with any ideas or suggestions. Our Instagrams are right here.
And to close it off, our question of the day will be, what makes you a good friend?
What makes Carson a good friend is that she makes it a really big effort to include everyone. Like, if you're in a conversation, she's gonna look at you, she's gonna include you.
Oh, thank you. What makes Gabby a good friend is that she's so funny and she knows how to brighten every room.
What makes Reagan a good friend is she is so sweet and positive.
And what makes Delaney a good friend is that she's just filled with so much joy and she never fails to make you smile.
Oh. What makes Camilla a good friend is she's a light in every room she walks in, and she's always uplifting people.
Oh! What makes Carissa a good friend is she's so loving and caring. It just makes you feel so comforted.
Aww.